Hey everyone, it's Rita here. So I wanted to talk to you about marjoram. Now marjoram is, I'm going to be honest, an oil that I probably haven't utilized much, and it's really, really bad thing because this oil is really great. So I have got a lot of information from Modern Essentials. This has heaps of info on how you can use your oils, the individual oils, and also the blends and things as well. And it tells you how people have used them before and other ways that you can use them too. So I've got some information there, but you can also find a lot of information on the internet. So if you do Google marjoram and doTERRA or Marjoram Essential Oil, you'll find a lot of ways that these oils can be used to really support you. So marjoram it's a herb. It's got a really, it's kind of I don't know, it's a lovely herby smell. This is a very calming oil, and it can help with calming your nerves. So your nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system. So it's a great one for overall calm. It can help with sleep. So if you've got maybe kids that are struggling to sleep, or you're struggling to sleep, you can diffuse it, you can apply it topically, you can even take it in some capsules, some empty veggie capsules, and put some marjoram in there and find what combination works for you. Maybe a combination of marjoram and vetiver or lavender or whatever. You can work it out. Cedarwood, great ones to work with what's going on with your body. Why is it that you're not able to sleep, and find what properties each oil have that can help to support your body in those moments. So there are so many things that marjoram can be used for. I highly recommend that you have this oil on hand. So it's actually one of the oils that got me starting to really be interested in doTERRA. We used marjoram with the Easy Air blend, so the respiratory blend, to help my daughter who was struggling from one of those horrible respiratory issues that kind of gets worse over 3 nights. And you know, I was thinking, do I need to stay in her room, etc. This has got some amazing properties that can help to support respiratory health as well. So it can help to break down and get mucus and things out of the sinuses, and also phlegm and things like that, all that really gross stuff. So it's a great one for supporting respiratory health and making sure that the respiratory system is working the way it should be working. So that was, for me, a great combo that helped with my daughter when she was I think she's about 10 or 11 months old when we first used it with her. It's also a really good one for any kind of muscle aches and pains. So you can use that for your joints and muscles, and really help to bring some comfort and support in those areas. We've got issues with the brain. So it's also going to help to support brain function and brain health. And that can also come with things like head tension, and those times when you want no light on and sitting under a table and you're feeling nauseated and just your head's just throbbing. Marjoram might be one that's actually going to help to support you in those moments too. It can help ladies with regulating your menstrual cycle, so it can really help to get that stabilized, but it can also help to support with some of the symptoms that some people will find that they do get for those hormonal imbalances or that time of the month. It can really help to support those symptoms that we tend to experience that aren't much fun. So yeah, it can be one that you can use there. So it's great for stress and calming the mind as well, so that's why it helps with sleep. But this is one of the oils that's actually in the Peaceful Child blend, if you're aware of that blend. This is a phenomenal blend to help with overall calm and peace, and part of the reason that this oil's in there is because it does have that calming effect on the nervous system, and it helps to tone the parasympathetic nervous system. So that is why it's in that blend. It's a really calming one, and calms the mind as well. So that's why it helps to bring together a bit more calm and stability into whatever's going on around you. So you can also use this to help with lovely topic, but supporting any digestive issues, gas and flatulence. Marjoram might be your next best friend. It can also improve circulation and helps to warm your cells and get that circulation going, but it also promotes perspiration, so that can help with removing toxins from the system. So it's a really good one there to have with a kind of a detox program that you want to get stuff out of your system, and it can help to cool down your body too if it's helping to promote perspiration, which is a really great thing. It also helps increase urination. How good's that? So if you are struggling with that, that might be something that can help with you as well. So if you are looking for something like a combination that you could use for your joints as well, try using lavender, peppermint and marjoram and applying that onto the affected area and see what kind of relief that gives you as well. So look, there is so much more that this oil can do. I couldn't go through it in a short video, and I really suggest that you do some more research into marjoram and have this oil on hand and really utilize it. You can use it in your cooking. You can replace the herbs that are used, the fresh herbs. Having it in an oil means that you don't have to go out specially to buy herbs. You can have them there ready to go. They're fresh. There's so much flavor in there. And often when I buy herbs or get herbs, I might use a little bit and then the rest of the herbs are dead. So this is going to save you money as well. So just really quickly, from the Emotions and Essential Oil book, which is this one here, it talks about marjoram and, well, it actually talks about all the oils, but in particular, marjoram is the oil of connection. So it can help with helping people to feel more open and connected, having close relationships, soft-hearted, creating loving bonds, and the ability to trust and feel safe. So if you're feeling emotions like distrust and maybe feeling a bit aloof, protected, distant, emotional isolation, feeling reclusive, emotionally cold, or a fear of rejection, this is probably an oil that might help to support you. So there's a whole, I'll hold that there, and if anyone wants to pause the screen, they might be able to read through the benefits. I think it's backwards, so I don't know how that all that'll be beneficial for you. But there's some really great support from this oil. So I highly recommend that you look into getting into that. So there's some info on marjoram. Have a bit more of a research and see how you can use it. There's so many ways you can incorporate it into multiple areas of your life. So hope that's helped, and I'll speak to you next time. Bye.